you're probably going to need a space fighter. And so what's a space fighter? Well, it's your X-Wing fighters or your TIE fighters or your Colonial Vipers or whatever. So that's another one of our projects. It's a space fighter. And what does the space fighter do? Well, it takes off and lands vertically. It flies at very high speeds. It's stealthy. It enters the atmosphere. It comes back into the atmosphere. It leaves the atmosphere. It flies to the moon. It flies to Mars.
Right.
And it has accommodations so that your pilot, can comfortably arrive at these places.
Well, and as I've said before, based on some conversations I had with Pete, if we eventually could have a craft that goes Mach 24, you're looking at like 9 minutes to just about anywhere on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
It's an incredible change in the way we would live. I mean, just to be able to go say, hey, I want to see so-and-so in Alaska. I love this place, the Bering Strait in Alaska. I just love it.
Right. Yep.
And there you are. Oh, here's the Bering Strait. And you could do like 20 of those in one day.
Yeah, you could. It'll really open up transportation. And so that's a great thing. And using this space fighter technology to result in a personal space vehicle, that's the civilian derivative of that sort of thing, a personal vehicle, the same way that you have private aircraft. And so we have a remarkable world ahead of us, and the technology is there to do it. That's what's remarkable. And so many of these technologies, the Ken Shoulders patent, I think that was filed in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
In the 1990s, these are expired patents. Even if Ken Shoulders was alive, he can't claim royalties. And even, and this gets into the other thing. So if the Navy has this free energy device, does it infringe upon the prior art of Ken Shoulders? I don't know.
I don't know. I've thought about that too. I mean, it's weird that they're patenting it under Salvatore Pais, but I think that's just an effort to bring it out.
Sure.
And do it in a way that we can all use it.
Right. Well,
but still, Ken Shoulders' family should be getting some royalties from this if it's in some way derivative of his technology, I would think.
Are the Navy patents making any money at this time?
That's a good point, right?
And
would we know if they were?
Well, what you can do is you can get a request for information about who licensed the patent. And how many, it's a simple thing.
But you said as far as our
request on the revenue generated from the patent.
As far as our work with Stavatti goes, you said you already have worked out that relationship with Ken Shoulders, and this is an established thing, right? So we're not doing anything other than what they wanted us to do.
That's already done, and that's the case with a lot of the different technologies and inventions. And we haven't licensed this technology from the Navy before, but we'll explore that. Just like any new technology, we'll consider licensing it, and that's really the pathway to doing something of this nature.